What's up, guys? I just realized that I never gave you a full walk around of the truck. So let's start off with the suspension. It is running a 20-inch third coast suspension system. It has got a Tundra power steering rack in it with Coach Builder outer tie rod ends. It's running a Howl Performance power steering upgrade kit. I am currently running factory lowers, plan on upgrading those in the future. It runs a factory knuckle with a gusset button to it. I am running JBA upper control arms. I am running the Kings that are meant for a 10 to 12 inch bulletproof lift, and then it's got a 10-inch spacer basically built on top of it, but it doesn't make it ride bad at all. This actually rides like a cloud. I am on 26 by 16s with 44/19.5 boggers. I am running 1.75 Boro wheel spacers so that when I turn, my tires don't hit my uppers. So along with the lift, I had to relocate the sway bar to the rear and hooked it in from behind. It's got the kick braces, or compression struts as some people call them. Has the full center cradle. I did make a support bar that goes from one side to the other. That way it would help support it more. It does have the traction bars. I am running 3.5-inch rough country leaf springs on this with a 3-inch block. It is running the 2.5 King rear shocks for bulletproof, and these are adjustable dampening. But instead of going to the axle with the lower mount, I had made brackets to bolt it to the leaf spring to hold it up high enough to where it would cycle properly. The drive shaft was custom made by Drive Shaft Plus and Off-Road. I will link them down below, as well as everybody else that is in this video. I do run Mammoth guards. Those are wrapped with a rainbow wrap, and then I painted this to match the truck white. To get the leaf springs low enough, they use what is called a scorpion shackle. Goes in the factory location, and just scorpion tails it down to where it's low enough. I am running a Grill Tech exhaust tip on this. It's a 3-inch inlet, 8-inch outlet, MBRP exhaust. I am running wheel lights. These are the ultra high intensity wheel lights from Mac Customs, and let me tell you guys, they impressed me by a long shot. These are extremely bright. I also have 40 rock lights on this truck, 27 of which are the 36 chip, and the others are just some op 7s that I can change colors on, but they are also white. That is a Fab Fours Matrix front bumper, 12,500 pound winch, factor 55 hook. It's running rough country pods in each corner with a rough country light bar. I am running a cutting edge off-road grill. I'm also running Wicked rail hooks front and rear. I have Alpha Rex headlights that were taken apart and customized with demon eyes and all of these, and color matched to my teal. Mr. Mom Customs out of Jacksonville done that for me. Let's go around here. I do have the amp steps with the next level mats on them. I have cat skin leather seats. I have X1 mats from Dubai. I have color matched my interior with teal, and I put the switch in here to run all of my lights. It does have Starlight headliner in it, 550 piece, running the Stinger off-road head unit up there. I done blackouts on my door handles. Haven't really done nothing special inside. I did do a custom sub box underneath this back seat, and all the amps and everything set behind the other seat over there. I am going to be changing these scars out to a Memphis 6.5 inch sub in the near future, so I'll make a video on that when I do it. Got little grab handles for the back seat. It's running a Bodyguard rear bumper with the rigid Radiant series lights in it. These have a red backlight, and I made a wiring harness that splits off of my trailer plug. So when you put it in reverse, the white light comes on, and then the red light comes on when you hit the brakes or turn the blinker on, just like a trailer. I was the very first one to get the tailgate storage. Those are Gate Kings, is what those are, and they ratchet when you lift the tailgate up. This all locks down, and then you just pick up, and it's tight. But it's all tailgate storage. You can throw anything you want in here. It's solid. It's not going to bend the outside of the tailgate, nothing like that. It's all keyed the same. You can lock it all down. I do have the Retrax bed cover on it, if I can get it in the video. But yeah, it's a Retrax bed cover. There we go. So it's got Windjet taillights in it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something on the truck. The whole engine bay is done. I'll do that in a separate video. The grille actually has a camera built into it. He can make it to where you have the camera and your sensor, but with my truck being so big, I didn't need the sensor, so I put the sensor behind the grille and just shut it off. But if you guys have any questions about the truck, I can do more videos on it. But it drives absolutely flawlessly. These boggers, everybody says they ride rough. The only time that you're ever going to have a problem on a bogger is when they're cold, or if you don't rotate or keep your air pressures right. That's when you're going to start noticing a problem with them. So as long as you keep rotating them properly, keep your air pressures in them right, you shouldn't have a problem. But when they are cold, they're going to bounce because they're not a radial tire, they're a bias ply. So they get flat spots in them until they get warmed up and rounded back out. They're going to have a little bit of a hop to them. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, just let me know.